Hey everybody, welcome to this week's update for you. I am Matt DeWolf, Editor-in-Chief of Car Wash Magazine, and your host on this adventure. We are bringing this program to you every week to make sure that you can stay connected to the car wash community. In 10 minutes or less, we're going to give you one, maybe two, maybe five, who knows, key takeaways for you to take back to your business, but we're goaling at one. All right, now, today is Tuesday. It's November 1st. That means that Halloween is over. That means you can put all your haunted tunnel decorations, all your costumes all away, and you can start to get ready for the next things. Now, I hope everybody had a great tunnel experience if you all were doing that, or an M-Bay experience if you were doing that. Whatever you were doing that was haunted, I hope that it was a great success. I know that communities really do love those experiences, and so hopefully it was a boon to your business, it was great for your community, and it was great for your people. But our next holiday is coming up, all right? So there's lots of opportunities throughout the year to be able to be part of your community and to promote holiday and tie-ins in that regard. But this one's going to be something different. So let's talk about this for a minute. This is Grace for Vets. This is going to be on November 11th. It's Veterans Day, of course, because Grace for Vets is a program where you are giving free washes to veterans and active duty military personnel. So this has been going on for a long time. It's been going on since 2003. It's washed more than 3.3 million cars. This year, the goal is for Grace for Vets to reach 4,500 locations and to wash another 400,000 cars, which would put them right on the precipice of 4 million cars over the course of this program. So a super cool thing to be part of. All you got to do to be part of it is to register your locations at the website graceforvets.org. So make sure you go check that out. Let's see, what else is coming up in the world of car washing? Well, we've got Pitch Live. That's coming up November 30th. This is an ICA members only event. You may not be familiar with Pitch. Pitch is where we kind of give folks the opportunity to pitch you, right? One of their new products or something cool that they've come up with. So this one's going to be the latest and greatest in the industry, what people are doing. It's a virtual experience, so make sure you get signed up for that. But you do have to be an ICA member in order to reserve your seat. What else? All right, so I've been talking about this one. This is in preparation for the Car Wash Show 2023. That's in Las Vegas. It's May 8th through 10. But our exhibiting folks, right, they need to know how can they get the best bang for their buck, where they can do that with the Exhibitor Boot Camp, all right? So that's coming up December 7th. That's an on-site experience. December 13th is a virtual experience, but that December 7th one is really fascinating because if you attend that one, you're going to get a special presentation there on site where you're going to be able to kind of really hone in on how to get the best ROI on your exhibit experience, and you're going to get to hear from some exhibiting professionals there who've been in the industry for many, many, many years and has a ton of great experience. So you won't want to miss that. Make sure you sign up for that. You can get to that at the carwashshow.com website down in the exhibitor resources section. Okay, now in the news, we talked about Grace for Vets. I'm not going to go into mergers and acquisitions in Greenfield right away. We're going to start this week with Other. And this is an example, right? So Magnolia is going to celebrate Veterans Day with free washes. We just talked about that. Magnolia should be registering for Grace for Vets, right? So that those can be included as part of this big industry-wide initiative. So they're going to do that. They're starting today, November 1st. They're running that through Veterans Day. So there you go, friends. In action, right? Get yourself registered for Grace for Vets. Now we can get into M&A and Greenfield. So in Greenfield activity, you've got Tommy's Express. They're setting their eyes on the San Antonio market. And so they announced a build going on there. They've got 30 additional sites in development there. So going to be entering that market, going to get more competitive in San Antonio like it's getting more competitive everywhere. But hey, that's the name of this game these days. That's how it goes. Let's talk a little bit more about Greenfield. No, this is not Greenfield. This is an acquisition. So Zips, they have upped their location count in the state of Texas to 37. That means that Texas, for them, that's going to be their most densely populated state in the U.S. That comes with the acquisition of 3 Dream. Let me make sure I get the name right. Dream Wash Auto Spa locations. So 3 of those are now under the Zips brand. That's what's going on there. Speaking of expansion into states, we've got Go Car Wash. They acquired Superior Car Wash. and that's going to expand their upstate New York presence. And so the former owner of Superior, his name is Vincent Sirachi. I hope I pronounced that right, Vincent. He's going to stay on with Go, and he's going to help develop future sites. And as we all know, at Go, it's all about the shoes. It's got to be the shoes. So Vincent, I hope you get your pair soon. Looking forward to great things out of what you all are doing up there in New York. And then what else is going on right now? We've got more acquisition news. Spotless Brands, they acquired Pasadena Car Wash. That's going to roll up under their flagship brand, which is known for having really great locations, really interesting spots. Flagship, if you don't know, now you know, has a location on top of a Chick-fil-A. Lots of interesting stuff going on there. So this is going to be interesting for Spotless because Spotless is still trying to scale to 150 locations by the end of 2022 across their 4 brands. So they're at I think just over 125 locations right now. So it's either going to be a sprint to the finish here as we close out 2022, or they're going to make a big announcement here in the next few weeks, and we're going to be very interested to see what's going on in their neck of the woods. So that's what I've got on that case. I've got one more story for you and one more video. So I want to jump over to the second part of our conversation with Jeff Pavone over at Amplify. You may be remembered I talked last week about our chat. It was so rich and so packed with information that we split that podcast episode into 2. And I want to give you just another quick soundbite from Jeff talking about what's going on in the industry and what he's seeing right now.
And I would say, as an industry, we've got a lot of folks that made a lot of money. I'd say, at least for me personally, it's focus on the giving side, and I've committed 20% of my personal time starting next year. We've gotten behind Boys and Girls Club recently a lot because of their needs. The needs of the community is going up dramatically. We look at the food kitchens now. The demand they've got is a lot of pressure. St. Jude is another famous, great organization we got behind. So I can only tell you that we've been blessed as an industry. I'd love to see, I think, giving back as best as we can, because at the end of the day, you can't take it with you. So I would say, I would say I look in the mirror, but I do think it brings great rewards and satisfaction well beyond anything you can buy for yourself.
All right, so that's Jeff talking about how we can continue to make sure that we are making an impact in the communities around us, as we've kind of been the benefactors of a pretty strong time in the market lately. So again, that rest of that episode is going to drop on Thursday at 11:30 Central Time, and then you'll be able to have the full conversation in your hands, part 1 and 2, about the great market reset that Jeff Pavone over at Amplify thinks is coming up in 2023. All right, one more thing for you. I got to share it with you. This is an image from an upcoming article that we just released here in Car Wash Magazine. It's on smarter equipment. So whether you're looking at things for in-tunnel operations in terms of vehicle safety, whether you're looking at video cameras and AI, 4 great examples in this article about what you can do and what you can look to for technology to help make sure that you are operating the best way you possibly can. So if you are not receiving the printed copy of Car Wash Magazine, guess what? That means either, 1, you're not a member. That's the most obvious reason. So you should sign up. You should join. It's $120 for the year. You can sign up, make sure you get all 4 issues of the magazine all the time. Or you are a member and we don't have your address. So that would be a problem. You should send it to us. Friends, if you have a great story that we have to share, or you have a great idea, or something that you think the industry just needs to know about, let me know. mdewolf@carwash.org, and I'd be happy to share that story with everybody. And friends, until next time, right, there's just one thing that you've got to do, and by now I think you know exactly what that is, and that is keep it clean.